Hi everyone, this is Sindhi Karanatunga. Well, today's lesson we are going to talk about HR architecture. So when it comes to the human resource management, this is something paramount important. Why the HR architecturing is important? At the beginning of the session, so we can discuss in detail, and at the latter part of the conversation, of course, we can discuss and what would be the best way for us to engage with HR architecturing practices. So with that understanding, so let me take you through about this particular concept. But before that, so we need to get the exact clarity about this particular terminology. What is this all about? If you talk about architecturing, I'm pretty sure that all of you are familiar with this particular terminology, architecturing. What does it stand for? Let me give you a bit of an understanding about this particular terminology. Architecture is the thoughtful making of space. It's all about how you are going to make use of that particular space in a meaningful and productive way. Let's say imagine if you are going to build your house. By looking at your land space, you need to get involved and engage with some sort of architecturing process. In order to make it happen, so you need to have some sort of a knowledge with that architecturing process. How and what would be the best way for you to get the maximum utilization, get the maximum beauty out of it. Isn't it? So thinking in that way, even when it comes to the organization, and also when it comes to the human resource management, so we need to apply this particular concept. When it comes to the organization management, we can't just go ahead with by having policies, procedures, practices in place, by knowing exactly where this organization heading to. It's all about your vision statement. By knowing exactly what are the fundamentals aspect you are going to make sure within your management processes and the practices. It's all about your mission statement and what are your core values within your organization management practices. It's all about your organization's value stream. So likewise, basically, so when it comes to the general management, human resource management, in a bigger picture, I would say, in order to manage your organization, it's always better to have the fundamental in place, better to design your practices, policies, procedures in place in a proper way. It's a part of the architecturing process. So before we talk about the human resource architecturing process, let me take you through about the organizational architecture. What does it stand for? What is this all about? Organizational architecture is the organizational structure